If your aura walked into a room before you did, would anyone even notice? Or would it quietly scroll through Instagram waiting for you to catch up? Most people think aura is this mystical glow that comes from expensive cologne, high cheekbones, or knowing the right people. But the truth is, real aura doesn't come from what you wear or how perfectly you styled your hair this morning. It comes from something deeper, something built over time, something that doesn't need to announce itself because it speaks without words. The problem is, in a world where everyone is shouting for attention, the art of having a powerful, quiet presence is almost extinct. Most people are addicted to over-explaining, oversharing, and overcompensating. And then they wonder why nobody takes them seriously. But here's the thing. There's a way to build an aura so strong that people can feel you enter a room even if you're not physically in it. It's not magic, it's not some Instagram hack, and it's definitely not in your zodiac sign. It's a method that's been around for centuries, used by warriors, leaders, and those rare people who can command attention without saying a word. And today, we're going to break it down step by step so you can stop chasing attention and start becoming the kind of person people can't ignore. Let's get one thing straight. Your aura is not your cologne. If it were, half of you would have the presence of a pine-scented car freshener. It's not your shoes, your new haircut, or the fact that you can quote motivational TikToks. Aura is not about the noise you make. It's about the silence you command. It's that unspoken thing people feel when you walk in. The difference between someone who turns heads because they're loud and someone who turns heads because they don't have to say a word. Most people confuse aura with charisma, but they're not the same. Charisma is like fireworks, flashy, exciting, but over in a few minutes. Aura is like the moon. It doesn't make noise, it doesn't try to impress, but you can't stop noticing it. Fake charisma is easy to spot. It's the person who laughs too loudly at their own jokes, drops names in every conversation, and tells you they're just being real right before saying something mean. Real presence doesn't need validation. It's rooted in how you carry yourself, how you listen, how you react when things don't go your way. Here's the test. If you walked into a room full of strangers and said nothing for 10 minutes, would people still remember you were there? If the answer is no, you don't have an aura yet. You have an outfit. Aura is the invisible echo of your character, your self-discipline, your confidence, and your ability to be comfortable in your own skin. You can't buy it, you can't fake it, and you can't skip the process of earning it. It's built through the small daily decisions that shape who you are, how you respond under pressure, whether you keep your word, how you treat people who can't do anything for you. That's the foundation. And here's where the Musashi influence comes in. His principles, stripped of all samurai drama, are basically the blueprint for this. He understood that presence wasn't about volume. It was about mastery, about moving with intention, about never being in a rush, but never wasting time. And that's the shift you need to make. Stop thinking about how to get noticed and start thinking about how to become someone worth noticing. Because the truth is, if you build your inner world right, your aura will handle the outer world for you.
Step 1. Show up like you're already the solution. If you walk into a room looking like you're waiting for someone to tell you what to do, you've already lost. People respect those who radiate quiet certainty, not arrogance, not fake confidence, just the unspoken vibe of, "I can handle this." Musashi's first unspoken rule was preparation. He didn't show up hoping to win, he showed up expecting to. The modern version of that is doing the work before anyone asks you. If you're going to a meeting, you've already read everything twice and thought about the questions that might be asked. If you're meeting someone for the first time, you've already prepared yourself mentally for how you want to come across. This doesn't mean you act like you have all the answers, it means you carry yourself as someone who knows how to find them. When people sense that you are grounded, reliable, and unshaken by pressure, they start treating you differently. You stop being one of the many and start being the one they look to. Step 2. Speak less, watch more. The fastest way to drain your aura is to treat every silence like it's your job to fill it. People who talk constantly might seem confident, but they're actually giving away too much. Musashi mastered the art of silence because silence makes people curious. When you don't rush to respond, your words carry more weight when you finally do speak. It's the difference between a drummer who plays every single beat and one who leaves space between the notes. The latter makes the song breathe. Watching more means studying people without making it obvious. Notice their body language, their energy, their tells. When you observe more than you talk, you collect information. And the person who collects the most information usually wins in conversations, in negotiations, and even in relationships. As the saying goes, lions don't roar all day, they save it for when it matters. Step 3. Master something. Anything. You cannot have a strong aura without competence. Musashi wasn't just a warrior, he was an artist, a philosopher, a strategist. The point wasn't to do everything, it was to do something so well that it became part of his identity. In modern life, this could be anything. Maybe you're the person who can fix any technical glitch, or the one who can cook like a 5-star chef, or the one who tells stories so well that people stop what they're doing to listen. Mastery creates a gravitational pull because it makes you valuable. People are drawn to those who excel. And here's the thing, mastery isn't about being better than everyone else, it's about knowing your craft so well that you carry yourself with quiet certainty. The kind of certainty that makes people trust you without you asking for it. Find something worth mastering, commit to it, and let the results speak for you. Step 4. Dress with purpose, not noise. Your clothes are not your aura, but they can either support it or sabotage it. Dressing with purpose means wearing things that fit your environment, your personality, and your message, not clothes that scream for attention. Musashi wore plain robes not because he didn't care about appearance, but because he understood that substance beats flash. In the modern world, that might mean a clean, tailored look rather than chasing every trend. It's not about labels, it's about fit, comfort, and how your clothes help you move through the world. An outfit that whispers confidence is more powerful than one that shouts insecurity. If your shirt says icon, but no one treats you like one, the problem isn't the shirt, it's that your image and your reality don't match. Aura thrives when your outer presentation quietly reinforces your inner reality. Step 5. Control your reactions. This one is non-negotiable. People with a strong aura don't get dragged into emotional chaos. They don't explode when provoked or crumble when criticized. Musashi faced life-and-death situations without flinching. The modern equivalent is staying calm when someone cuts you off in traffic or talks over you in a meeting. Every time you lose control, you give your power away. But when you remain steady, even under pressure, you make people feel safe around you. And safety builds trust. This doesn't mean you suppress emotions, it means you choose when and how to express them. Someone insults you? Smile. Someone tries to bait you into an argument? Stay still. Your restraint becomes your weapon, because nothing is more intimidating than someone who refuses to be rattled. Step 6. Practice dying daily, also known as ego death. Musashi meditated on death, not in a morbid way, but as a reminder that life is short and ego is fragile. Ego death in our time means letting go of the need to be right, admired, or validated every second. It's killing the part of you that constantly seeks approval. When you practice this, you stop chasing petty victories and start focusing on what actually matters. You're less likely to overreact to criticism because you're not living for applause. You become harder to manipulate because your sense of self isn't dependent on external praise. And ironically, this makes people respect you more. Aura grows when you are self-contained, when your worth doesn't swing up and down based on who compliments you that day. Step 7. Move with stillness. Stillness is not laziness, it's controlled motion. Musashi could unsettle opponents without drawing his sword simply by the way he stood, the way he looked at them, the way he moved with intention. In your life, stillness means not rushing unnecessarily. It's walking into a room slowly, scanning it once, and taking your place without fuss. It's speaking without fidgeting, pausing before you answer, and resisting the urge to fill every gap with movement or sound. Stillness communicates certainty, and certainty commands respect. The more frantic you are, the smaller your aura becomes. The calmer you are, the more people feel your presence. Because at the end of the day, aura is not about forcing people to look at you, it's about making them unable to look away.
Before we go any further, let's pause for a moment. If you've made it this far, that tells me two things. One, you actually care about becoming someone with a presence worth remembering. And two, you're probably the kind of person who likes ideas that go deeper than the usual just be confident fluff floating around online. That's exactly what we do here at Quiet Questions. We take timeless principles, strip out the nonsense, and deliver them in a way that actually makes sense in real life. So if you want more of this, hit that subscribe button. Think of it as joining a dojo for the mind, where the training is free, but the rewards can change how people see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Subscribe now, and we'll keep sharpening that aura together. Let's be honest, most of us have accidentally murdered our own aura at least once or twice today. It's not your fault. The world practically trains you to do it. But if you want a presence that commands respect, you've got to stop these aura killers before they kill you. First up, over-apologizing. Saying sorry when you haven't actually done anything wrong doesn't make you humble. It makes you look unsure of yourself. Quick fix? Save apologies when they really matter, like when you accidentally send a text to the wrong person or step on someone's foot. Otherwise, hold your ground and stop drowning your presence in sorry. Next, nervous laughter. You know that weird chuckle that bursts out when someone says something uncomfortable or when you feel like you've said something dumb. It might make you feel less awkward, but it sends the exact opposite message to your aura. Instead, try a brief pause or a calm nod. It's way more powerful to be the steady rock than the jittery squirrel. Talking too much is another big one. People who fill every silence with noise might seem outgoing, but their aura slowly evaporates. Think of your words as currency. Spend them wisely, and people will value what you say more. If you find yourself rambling, ask a question. It shifts attention off you and shows you're genuinely interested, which is magnetic. Then there's the need for validation. Posting your every achievement, every meal, every gym selfie might get likes, but it doesn't build aura. It screams insecurity.
Real presence is quiet confidence, not desperate applause. Next, staring at your phone when someone's talking to you, that's an instant aura assassin. If you can't give full attention, you can't expect full respect. Put the phone away, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Lastly, loud but insecure. The person who talks over everyone, interrupts and tries to dominate conversations, but secretly craves approval. That frantic energy repels more than it attracts. Instead, practice listening and letting your calm confidence do the talking. Fixing these isn't about becoming perfect. It's about catching yourself before your aura takes the hit. The good news? You don't have to overhaul your personality overnight. Start with one thing. Maybe it's less apologizing or putting your phone down more, and watch how your presence slowly but surely grows. Because at the end of the day, building an aura isn't about being flawless. It's about being intentional. Here's a secret most people miss. Your aura isn't built in the noise of social media, loud parties, or constant chatter. It's forged in solitude. Those rare moments when you're alone with your thoughts, away from distractions and the need to perform, are where your true presence grows. When Musashi retreated into caves, he wasn't running away, he was sharpening his inner world. Today, we might not have caves, but we do have quiet rooms, early mornings, or even just 10 minutes before bed to be still. Solitude gives you space to reflect on who you are beneath the roles, the likes, and the endless to-do lists. It's where you confront your fears, your weaknesses, and your ego, and where you can start to let them go. The louder the world gets, the more powerful your silence becomes. It's in those moments that you build the emotional armor that no one can see, but everyone can feel. So don't run from being alone. Lean into it. Let it become your secret weapon. Because when you know yourself deeply and quietly, your aura doesn't just grow, it radiates. At the end of the day, building an aura isn't about flashy moves or empty words. It's about who you become in the quiet moments when no one is watching. It's the sum of your habits, your discipline, and your ability to stay steady when everything else is chaos. Your aura is the invisible energy that draws people in, not because you demand it, but because you deserve it. If this video spoke to you, hit subscribe and join Quiet Questions, where we build presence that lasts beyond the noise. Now go, be felt, not just seen.